All right, up next, Stewie Rocks takes on Evoke. Get ready for the first matchup of the day. And here is Stewie Rocks, looking to make an impression on the entire CAW universe. And he's looking to get his name noticed here on Breakout. Stewie Rocks is definitely going to have an uphill battle to fight here today as he faces off against the former hardcore champion himself, the leader of Beer Nation, none other than Evoke. Evoke hot off the heels of an all-out war this past Sunday on Elite Stars. Will that affect his matchup here today against Stewie Rocks? Only time will tell. Stay tuned. We are about to get the first match underway. They're going to lock it up and head it immediately into the corner. Evoke going to apply pressure here. It's broken up by the referee, but Stewie Rocks wastes no time trying to set up here for a double waist lock takedown. And a big belly to belly now as Evoke tries to gain momentum here in this matchup. I have no doubt he will be looking to get back into a position of contention again for either the hardcore title or perhaps looking to climb the ranks, the CAW Breakout World Championship. Evoke now with a hailstorm of shots raining down here. Double leg takedown, goes for the cover. We could see a pin early on here. No, a 2 count is all he's going to get. And a big fist drop now as Stewie hits directly and goes to work on Evoke. Evoke trying to get back to his feet, but having a little bit of trouble now as Stewie continues to assault Evoke here with a nice shin break reversal. Let's see if he can find an opportunity. Evoke now gets a shot and he hits the ref. Stewie rocks. They have found his groove here, so to speak, in this matchup. Stewie pushed away now. Evoke trying to regain control. Whip off the ropes. Evoke gets caught with a big spine buster. And that could be it. No! I'm not sure exactly what he calls that, but definitely something innovative out of Stewie Rocks. Wow, the spinning back fist. We've seen those out of Evoke before, and two, that might be, no, that might have been exactly what he needed, but it wasn't enough to take down Stewie Rocks. Stewie locked in. A big chop. Stewie! Whoa, whoa, suicide dive through the ropes! As he nails Evoke. Evoke gets taken out. And the fight gets taken back into the ring as Evoke has an opportunity to catch his breath here. And over the top neckbreaker now. Evoke with the cover, 2, 3, no! 2 count is all he's gonna get. Stewie manages to escape the pinfall. Stewie back to his feet now. He has an opportunity here. Can he capitalize? Evoke from the corner. Stewie taking Evoke up top. Stewie setting up. Oh, that's a long way down. Evoke gets hit with a huge superplex by Stewie. And the cover. Can he finish it too? And no, a near 3 count, but not enough to get the victory. Stewie again. Stewie again, and the ref is telling him to get down. A second superplex. And superplex number 2. Stewie goes for the cover again. 2. No. Evoke still somehow manages to get out. Stewie is not holding anything back. And that could be it. Stewie gaining a ton of momentum here. Evoke with an arm breaker. Opportunity presents itself. Evoke finds an opportunity, setting up. Game over! Game over, split Stewie wide open. 3 count. That's it. Evoke with a huge win, capitalizing on an opportunity and making the most here on Breakout. A great matchup to get things started here today on Breakout. Get ready for the next matchup. Payouts are headed out to those who bet in favor of Evoke. Get those crowns ready. Will you be a winner? Will you be a loser? Type exclamation mark crowns into the chat for all the details you need on your status. So up next, we will see the current hardcore CAW Breakout champion, Roger Arthur, in a non-title matchup versus Middle-Aged Nerd. Don't forget, if you want to be featured on our live social media wall, use the hashtag CAWHype in your tweet. Don't forget, we are also having open tryout signups at the end of the show. So if you have a character on Xbox One, you'd like to submit him to be in the league, just remember, you have to be active in the channel consistently. And all you have to do is show up for the shows. Be here, watch your character wrestle, get hype in the chat, and you'll have all the opportunities that anybody else is given here at Champions Alliance Wrestling. So, the only thing you have to do, make sure you check out the info section, make sure your character stats are in line with our requirements. It's super easy. Go grab your character, modify them a little bit, re-upload them, and you'll have a chance at being the #1 in interactive wrestling anywhere on the internet. Champions Alliance Wrestling. And the Breakout Hardcore Champion has arrived. Roger Arthur makes his way to the ring here. Matchup number 2, a non-title bout. As he faces off against someone who's pretty familiar in the arts of hardcore, so to speak. Middle-aged nerd. Here is middle-aged nerd, a man who I have no doubt will likely be in contention for that hardcore title sooner than later. We are ready to get the second matchup of the evening underway. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you're new, don't forget to drop a big high-flying elbow from the top rope onto that follow button. Now let's get started. Roger Arthur off to an early start here against middle-aged nerd. Nice shot to the midsection now as middle-aged nerd tries to recover. Roger Arthur going to work on middle-aged nerd. Middle-aged nerd with a nice chin break reversal now as he gets back to his feet. Whip off the ropes, and a big Samoan drop. Middle-aged nerd controlling the pace here. And crank on that shoulder now and hammer down. As for the slam, and Roger Arthur with a nice reversal. Roger Arthur with a combination, followed up with a well-executed belly-to-belly suplex. Wow. Roger Arthur really going to work now on Middle-Aged Nerd. Middle-Aged Nerd with a nice reversal, and Roger Arthur follows up with a neck breaker. Roger Arthur with a cover now. Can he get the win? 2! And a kick out at 2. Middle-Aged Nerd trying to break the lock. Back to his feet and a shot to the midsection. Breaks the hold. Gonna try and gain control now. Trying to turn the tables. Cranks on the neck of Roger Arthur. Goes for the cover now. Middle-Aged Nerd now has Roger Arthur in a bad position against the ropes. Big back body drop. Roger Arthur gets some hang time. Big boot to the corner. Roger Arthur gets turned inside out by Middle-Aged Nerd. Middle-Aged Nerd could have this one in the bag. 2, 3, no! So close to that 3 count, but Roger Arthur manages to escape the pin. Middle-Aged Nerd, wow, a kick out of nowhere, and a punch is blocked. Middle-Aged Nerd continues to gain momentum here. Roger Arthur back to his feet into a side headlock. A nice jab by Middle-Aged Nerd. Sets up for the suplex. Reversed into a well-spotted, well-timed neck breaker. Followed up by a kick, and that could be it. 2! And Middle-Aged Nerd again kicking out. Putting up quite the fight here today against Roger Arthur. And they exchange shots. This is the kind of matchup we love to see here on Champions Alliance Wrestling. A back and forth between 2 great superstars here on Breakout. Middle-Aged Nerd dropped down from the second rope. Roger Arthur gets nailed. Middle-Aged Nerd taking a breather here. He has sustained quite a bit of damage so far in this matchup at the hands of Roger Arthur. Middle-Aged Nerd headed up top. A high-risk maneuver, will it pay? Big elbow drop, nails its mark. Bullseye on the midsection of Roger Arthur. nice reversal DDT. Wow! That could be it. 2. No! No, Roger Arthur can't finish it. Middle-aged nerd kicks out. Roger Arthur is stunned. He can't believe it. Big backstabber now. Pele kick now. Middle-aged nerd on the receiving end. Big kick. Roger Arthur tries to finish it. Can he put an end? 2, 3. Roger Arthur walking away with a big victory over middle-aged nerd here this week on Breakout. Roger Arthur with a big win this week here on Breakout. The payouts are on their way. Get ready for the next matchup. Also, I would like to thank everybody who's here watching. I would like to thank everybody who's here watching every single Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. I'm truly grateful to have you all as viewers and to have you as part of Champions Alliance Wrestling. We have a great thing going here. We have a great atmosphere in the chat. If you want to throw down, if you want to have a verbal throwdown, go ahead and do that, you know? You guys know what it is. We've got the best matchups anywhere on Twitch TV. The #1 interactive universe on the entire internet is right here. We put the most blood, sweat, and tears into everything that we do. And you know what? That just shows right here, live on Breakout, and over on our YouTube channel where we put our trailers for our pay-per-views. You guys have no idea. Take a look back in the VOD area, the highlights on Twitch, and see exactly what I'm talking about. Real people shaving real beards. We had a pay-per-view, a beard match, a real beard match. What the hell do other universes, interactive universes, know about real beard matches? Absolutely nothing, I can tell you that. Nothing. It all happens here on Champions Alliance Wrestling, and if you're not a part of the action, smack the follow button, show that love, and display that you are a part of the CAW universe. So up next, newcomer Crimson Horizon making his debut this past week on Elite Stars. A great display of athleticism wasn't enough to get Beard Nation the win. However, he is here to rise to glory on Breakout, and he faces off against Extreme. There you go. The betting has opened. Go ahead, get your bets in now. Get ready for the next matchup. The newest honorary CAW member, Crimson Horizon, faces off against Extreme. Don't forget, if you want an instant stat boost or you want to move to the main show up to Elite Stars every Sunday, type !subscribe in the chat for details on how to do so. And remember, if you're looking to sign up for our Xbox One interactive universe here on Champions Alliance Wrestling, type join CAW into the chat on how you can work your way up through our developmental tryout league and become a part, or possibly become a part, of the main show. We've had the debut of our very first Breakout member on the main roster, sort of getting a taste of how good things can be and how much of a challenge awaits you. Ash Venom this past week doing what most thought to be impossible and arriving on the Elite Stars lineup, facing off. Check out the highlight section if you want to see the replay of that. Get ready, up next, newcomer Crimson Horizon will face off against Extreme. And here we go for the first time in one-on-one action here on Champions Alliance Wrestling. Crimson Horizon makes his breakout debut. Crimson Horizon, the newest addition to the growing roster of Beard Nation. And he will face off against Extreme, who is trying to make a name for himself. Extreme is here and he is ready to go. He is going to have an uphill battle. We've seen what Crimson Horizon can do this past week, showing a ton of heart and battling beside some of the greats of Beard Nation. Here we go, Crimson Horizon. Extreme facing off one-on-one competition here today on Breakout. Extreme off to a strong start, showing the strength, applying a lot of pressure, and the referee's going to break that up. Side headlock into an arm lock now. Crimson Horizon with a nice takedown. Crimson with a flying forearm. The athleticism is quite impressive. If he can keep this pace throughout the rest of this matchup, he has a good chance. Extreme now with a big forearm hammering across the neck and chest of Crimson. Crimson from behind. Extreme manages to break the hold with an elbow. Extreme with a running bulldog takedown. Extreme is just hammering away on Crimson Horizon now. Crimson with a nice reversal. Crimson, of course, as you know, the last minute third man on Beard Nation's team this past week on Elite Stars as they faced off against Cobra Kai, the newly formed team of, I guess, trained martial artists who are just sort of running amok. Extreme goes for the cover, but he can't finish it. Crimson Horizon on the receiving end here, and he's slowed down since the beginning of the battle. Extreme may have turned the tables in the momentum of this matchup. With a turnbuckle and a big forearm. Crimson trying to change the momentum of the match. Extreme with the cover. 2! And a 2 count is all he's going to get. Crimson with a gut wrench. The strength is undeniable. The athleticism is obvious. 2! And a kick out at 2. Crimson unable to get the pinfall. I imagine it'll take quite a bit more than that if he wants to take down Extreme this early on. Crimson nails. And we've seen this. This is the Horizon Breaker. Wow. A boot to the face. Absolutely devastating. Can Crimson finish it with this? No. The Horizon Breaker, not enough. And Extreme is back to his feet. Incredible recovery and stamina of Extreme. And a big boot. Flattens Crimson. Two. And a 2 count yet again. Extreme lining up. This could be the Extreme. There it is. That Extreme powerbomb. The cover. The leg is hooked. Can Extreme win it? 3, no. Extreme not able to put the nail in the coffin. Crimson somehow kicks out. Extreme with a whip off the ropes and lands it directly in the elbow. Comes in, pushes away, could find an opportunity. Extreme tries to continue his assault. Crimson trying to mount some sort of comeback here. And Extreme could have it in the bag, no. Crimson with a shot to the midsection, breaks the hold. Extreme with a shot to the midsection, and he gets back to his feet. This is a back and forth here between these two competitors. Crimson Horizon whip off the ropes. And another spinning corkscrew forearm. Nails Extreme. Russian leg sweep reversal now as Extreme continues the assault. 2! No, 2 count. Looking to finish this whenever the opportunity presents itself. Every single pin that he has to kick out of takes energy. Extreme just wearing down. No! Reversed by Crimson Horizon. Crimson now looking for the cover. And a 1 count is all he's going to see. Crimson looking the worse for wear here. Crimson finds an opening. Can he capitalize? Whip off the ropes and another corkscrew forearm. He's in the corner. Crimson perhaps looking to maximize the damage he can do here by heading up top. Double underhook suplex. Crimson from the top. Uh-oh. Extreme, that just made Extreme mad. That is not good. That did absolutely nothing for Crimson Horizon. This is a bad position to be in against Extreme. Big boot now. And a leg drop. Wow. Extreme This could be over. 2, 3. Extreme gets the win this week over Crimson Horizon in what can only be described as a all-out war between these two, trying to rise to the top of the breakout ladder. All right, get ready. Matchup number 4. Mr. Amplified will take on Ox Daddy. And here we go, we are ready to get this started, but what is Ash Venom doing here? Why is Ash Venom coming to ringside? Okay, I don't understand what's happening right now. Apparently, Ash Venom has taken an interest in Mr. Amplified. Oxdaddy now applying pressure here. Taking Mr. Amplified. Whip off the ropes, and a big takedown by Oxdaddy. Mr. Amplified now hammering away on Oxdaddy. These two have seen many battles against each other through the independent circuits. However, I believe this might be one of the few times they have clashed inside of Champions Alliance Wrestling. Big takedown now. Oxdaddy trying to get control of the matchup. Mr. Amplified with a nice hip toss to recover. Mr. Amplified. A nice suplex there. He continues to look for an opportunity here against Oxdaddy. Mr. Amplified working on that shoulder and a big clothesline takedown. Big knee drop now. Looks for the cover. Can he finish it right here? 2! And not enough for the pin. Mr. Amplified immediately moves back in. Nice chin breaker. Mr. Amplified looking great out there as far as his awareness has been so far this match. Just sort of seeing these opportunities wherever they present themselves and capitalizing. Oh, and we had a feeling. What is it? What are they saying to each other? Words are being exchanged here at ringside between Mr. Amplified and Ash Venom. Oxdaddy from behind! Oxdaddy from behind! Ash Venom could have just costed Mr. Amplified this matchup. Oxdaddy apparently not one to look a gift horse in the mouth, though, so to speak. Ox Daddy sets up. Straight jacket. Straight jacket power bomb. 3. Ash Venom. Costing Mr. Amplified the matchup. Ox Daddy walking away with the win. There was no outside disqualification, as we see Ash walking away. I imagine Amp Army will be looking for some sort of retaliation against Ash Venom for this display of I don't know, just pure guts apparently, as Ash Venom shows up during Mr. Amplified's matchup and costs him a win here this week on Breakout. And up next, the main event, a big matchup. Get ready. The CAW Breakout Championship is on the line tonight. Archie Lee defends his championship here today on Breakout against #1 contender, Spider. Get ready, the betting will open in just a moment. If you would like to support the stream, there's tons of great ways to do it. You can do it just by hitting that follow button or using the hashtag CAWHype in your tweet. If you want to tag that in there on your social media, you'll get featured on our live social media wall. You can also head on over to GameWisp if you'd like to subscribe and support that way. You also get some really great perks that are associated with that. Head on over to GameWisp or type !, subscribe for more details on that. If you're looking to get involved, all you have to do is type ! join CAW. We are doing a handful, very few open signups to try out after the show, so stick around, make sure you meet the requirements of the league or you will not qualify to be entered into the tryouts. Up next, Archie Lee faces Spider for the Breakout Championship. Get ready. Let's see the CAW hype in the chat for today's main event. The Breakout Championship is on the line. The Breakout Champion is here, and his title is on the line here today. And Spider is here. He is ready to face off against the Breakout Champion. The title is on the line. And if the Spider can sink his fangs into the current champion, the outcome might swing in his favor. Here we go, the main event title match is underway. Very exciting here in the main event of Breakout. A title could change hands here today. Spider with the hip toss, blocked by Archie Lee. Spider pushing Archie Lee off the ropes. A leapfrog over the top, and a big shoulder tackle by Spider. Spider finally finding his groove here in Breakout and working his way into that #1 contender spot. Nice snap suplex now. He's going to try and wear down the champion. Chin break reversal. Archie Lee pounding on the shoulder now. Big boot. Stomp to the face. The Spider is pulled back into that. Wow, the impact of that shot. Archie Lee landing with a big suplex. The champion no doubt wants to defend his title here today. He does not want to walk out of Breakout without that championship. The Breakout Championship is one of the most prestigious honors that you could have here in Champions Alliance Wrestling. As a breakout superstar, holding that title is a goal that will likely springboard you forward into contention for a potential world championship. Archie Lee pulling on the face, driving the fingers into the eye sockets. Spider manages to get back to his feet with a shot to the midsection. Sets up for another suplex, and it's reversed again. Spider not having a whole lot of luck here with the champion. Archie Lee now goes for the cover. Can he finish it right here? 2. No, not enough. Spider now trying to find an opportunity here on the champ. Archie Lee takes the leg out. Uh-oh. This is bad news for Spider. Spider gets caught. That is not good. The powerful Archie Lee nails Spider, and that could be it. Now a kick out at 2. Somehow, Spider manages to kick out. Spider with a few shots that land there, hit their mark, but big power slam now. Archie Lee looks like he could be wearing down here. Archie Lee perhaps trying to finish it before he misses his opportunity. Reversal! Spider manages to reversal and gets out of harm's way. Backbreaker into a Russian leg sweep now. Spider lining up now. Not wasting any time. He knows that this could be it. Spider's Fang! Spider's Fang! That could be it. We could have a new champion. 2, 3, no, so close. Literally a split second away from having a new champion here on Breakout. Spider with a shot now. Back and forth exchange. Spider. Hurricanrana! From the corner. Wow! Can he put an end to it? 2. No, so close. The ref a little late on the count. Perhaps costing Spider the title there. Wow! Devastating. Spider now looking to finish this. 2! No! Archie Lee manages to kick out. Spider back on the offensive yet again. And he is unrelenting in his chase of the CAW Breakout Championship. Big German suplex. Big backbreaker. Spider headed up top. Can we see the leaping tarantula? What is he waiting for? No! Moonsault! From the top! Is that enough? 2! No, 2 count. Spider and Archie Lee back to their feet. Scoop slam set up, reversed by Archie Lee, pushed away. Choke slam! Catches a leg! Archie Lee with a choke slam. Archie Lee's gonna try and finish it. 2! No, not enough. The choke slam is not enough. Spider! Spider setting up again! Spider thing, number 2! We have a new champion! There's no way Archie Lee can make it out of this! 2! 3! Spider is your new CAW Breakout Champion! An unbelievable turn of events here. The title has changed hands here today on Breakout. Sounds like the CAW Universe is thrilled to have Spider as their new Breakout Champion. Congratulations to all of the winners today, including Spider